a Friday for the girl tech. The pan a Tuesday for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb the pan in what?
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a pre me like TV a find out. Who a rude boy having money a fi fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. Only cause of the way and the reason. Wanna turn it up the dog and the demon. Night vision what? Still cool, keep my hand on my phone on the way up on the way up on the chair repair. No walk up the place, hot girl don't know. Rock up the place, chair repair. No walk up the place, hot girl don't know. Rock up the place.
Like a bad girl wine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close their door.
I'm your slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. I'm your slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold
me. Would you rather have
Like a bad girl wine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close their door.
ya. Drift, drift. I bet me in ya. Acha, no more. Kiba, can't stop. Ooh, singer, me. I some move, I some rock, I some move. You wet, Kiba, girl. Quicker, make a dance couple time, girl. I take my picture. I bet me in ya. Drift, drift. Drift. I bet me in ya. Move. Woo. Woo. Drift. I bet me in ya. Yalla. Aye. Anna. Drift. I bet me over this so. One over this so. Them turn up over this so. See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me I tell you. Some do me thing. Chain do me bling. Skip me enemy, them me a listen world thing. Camera. Action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Drift. 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 Bet me in ya. Woo. Watch it. Drift. 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 Bet me in ya. Woo. Drift. Drift. I bet me in ya. Woo. Drift. Drift. I bet me in ya. Acha, no more. Kiba, can't stop. Ooh, singer, me. I some move, I some rock, I some move. You wet, Kiba, girl. Quicker, make a dance couple time, girl. I take my picture. I bet me in ya. Drift. 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 I bet me in ya. Move. Woo. Woo. Drift. I bet me in ya. Yalla. Why? Anna. Drift.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you. Yeah, only want you love even silently. But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I
Are you gonna
like
want
it.
spaghetti tomorrow? Or should I pick up some from the store?
That's the way I like it.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat. Should they don't hit me back? Chat. Should I no questions asked? Chat. Chat. They chatting. They chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home. Coach compress the line. Dress off, that's my only vice. When he tell me if I'm feeling fine, I run it up, risk it all. Like I'm taking it all. It's my second life. That's me. Passed out in the Maybach seat. Cashed out on the back 10 beats. Already know my body. Already know
Me then
You
you,
see, I done
and
broke the
that's the way
lead.
I like
I done
it.
broke the check. Cool.
Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face. Everything no cut. I y'all up. I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Blow the heady 7 guts while you waiting on nuts. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, so you on your cycle, but he on this too.
First thing is, I ask for games. I
Bet you
get
love
like
each
30,
other so much
40
I was
games a
thinking it's
season. It's just like,
fool's the tenderness of them was
I
thinking I'm
see, I see. The funniest, crazy thing is, like, it's so easy to schedule a game. And some people don't know, like, real talk, I be doing, like, working and stuff like that. So, like, I feel like if I ask in chat, I'm just going to have people be hitting me up all the time. Like, generally, like, if you reach out, I be like, I'll take a break real quick. And then I get back to doing what I'm doing. Because, you ask for a chat, 4 people trying to link up with you. I'm like, I ain't got time to sit through 4 games. Like, real talk, the only reason I even added because I was supposed to run Bug and Ro stole that game. Because I told him, I was like, give me 10 minutes, I'll run you. And then he get in the game. I was like, crap. Because I'm about to, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get a game because I'm about to go on the walk. It's decent, it's nice out here in Chicago. Chicago area is in the 70s, so I'm I'm gonna go on a walk in a minute because I ain't walked my trail. Like there's a trail over where I stay. I can give me a good 4 miles in, and I ain't did that much since last year. Even my phone said a year ago that I did 4.5 miles. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Shoot, it got to the point of Ninja. What you call it? I had re-downloaded Last of Us just to ask for a game, but I guess Mons was watching playoffs. Oh, but still, like I said, just trying to. But like I said, at the same time, I don't really be caring for that. Like I just be trying to keep getting reps in. Like I'm learning. Like I'm able to actually call like the legit plays because I was letting computer call plays, and then they still do. But now I'm figuring out. Okay, I can call plays for specific people and let that run. And now on top of that, like you got like some of these lineups, because I'm like, I've been thinking, I was like, everybody team don't match up well against everybody team, but instead of me just going with these lineups, because my bench is trash, low key, I'm like, yeah, exactly. hmm what I'm saying? But that's the crazy thing is, I switched mine up to match up with you, to match up with what you get. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was playing around like playing Dragon. I was like, Dragon brings Jimmy Butler off the bench. I was like, I have nobody to do that against. Yeah, you got 3 dogs off the bench, and that's a big thing too. Like people will be having some straight dogs on the bench, and and can
Yeah, and that's why I like with this one because like granted, my closing lineup, I would love to keep starting them, but like when I see that, I'm like I could bring Jay Richardson off the bench. I could bring Bradley Beal off the bench because other than that, like Bobby Portis, I kid with for Bobby, but he ain't gonna do it consistently. Bobby is kind of like how Clay I work with Clay. Like I may every now and then be able to create something with Bobby depending on who he's going against, but I need Bobby to be able to just do his thing where someone else can go off. And so, just playing with it. And that's the same thing Dragon told me. 'Cause I, yeah, yeah, and sure. Yeah. But I didn't draft the squad. What you call this? D Hill drafted for me,
Greetings, everyone. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference game
which is
here in
cool.
Washington. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony.
Yeah, like I said, I like it. I'm not complaining. But like people like a Jay Huff, Emmanuel Quickly, people like them, I wouldn't
start
draft.
here on their road trip.
Like that's why I got rid
And
of
this
Jay
should be
Huff.
fun,
No,
guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they split the first 2. So they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with a win tonight.
Both games featured adjustments from both sides.
sure. Last 3
Different
times we
outcome,
played,
obviously, so this should be
that
an
always
interesting
happens. Just
strategic
miss that
battle.
shot.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship.
I don't even got one. Like, and the crazy thing is, I have one in my basket on Amazon for the longest, and I just don't get it.
As well, but the results haven't been there.
Yeah, so
And
he
too
was
much
supposed
time
to
in
get
the
up.
lane,
That
they get
pass
called
was
for the
supposed to go to
3-second
him.
violation.
I was trying to get it back up top.
And so
Maybe
Edwards will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's George on the wing. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Pass to Hill. Now Whiteside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Whiteside a screen. Here's Hill. And the jam by Whiteside.
And love the pass from Hill. Right there, a true team player.
George looking over the floor. Cousins inside. Now Edwards. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Now, here's Quickly. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries it from three-point range.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. High post Cousins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Thompson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Outside Edwards. The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Bulls now. Here's quickly. Pass to Portis. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Keontae George with the elevation. How about that vertical, folks?
Here's quickly. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Thompson gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. From outside off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here is Hill. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
See, if I learn how to dribble like you.
Wizards making a switch here. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. And it's George finishing it off.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Wizards trailed by 3. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Cousins. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Whiteside. On the wing, Thompson. Grant Hill on the wing. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's Edwards on the wing. High post try. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Hill left side. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 3. They'll be back shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Beal. Clowney pulls. It in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Here's Ntilikina. Whitmore up top. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Clowney. Shoots over Beal. Rebound by the Bulls.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? The foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Beal. Richardson outside. Over Whitmore. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 3. Here's Barrett. 3 that time from Bagley. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You gotta be kidding.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season. Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Richardson, no luck.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
No good from outside.
So
it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Right side Barrett. Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Outside, Davis. Back to Beal. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Count that one.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Beal. And stolen by Barrett. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. Down low. Here's Bagley. Richardson outside. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The score now all even.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to Davis. And here is Beal. Here it covering. Here's Davis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Podziemski with it. He has yet to score. Here's Clowney. Pass to Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Johnny Davis.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
It's an ugly game. Look at this score, fam.
No good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the
Our
line
last
here in
game
the
was
second
super
quarter.
ugly,
Didn't
though.
have a single attempt in the first.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Thompson. And it falls over the rim and in. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Outside Edwards. Crafty move. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Hill. Wide open look. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Finney-Smith with it. Back to Podziemski. Here's Barrett. Wizards passing it around. And he dunks it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Thompson outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Thompson's got 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls leading by 3. We'll see you after.
I need to be up play because
After halftime for the
I couldn't
beginning
get
of the
these
third
shots with
quarter.
Jaylen Brown. Man,
We've
got
got
rid of
second half
Jaylen
action
Brown
for
and
you.
got him
And the next
sacking the
couple
thing.
quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. Wizards trailed by 3. For 3, Edwards.
I like Grant Hill and Jaylen Brown. Low key do the same
You can
stuff.
see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Inside. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Then they count the basket.
That is his first foul of the game.
Ooh. I had a wide open bucket. They dirty for that.
First team.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout.
Dirty for that.
He wants to talk to his guy. You hear, Doris, people now
That low-key
calling
blew me
Anthony
back.
Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Outside Hill. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Cousins. No good off the back of the rim. The Wizards with the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. George with the ball. Grant Hill covering. Edwards looking it over. Cousins inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Chicago. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. Now Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
Oh, that's it.
Washington trailing. And here's George. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, Isaac. No good with the layup. So it's Chicago now. Driving the lane. Here's Quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, you find a lane and you attack the rim with ferocity, quickly doing work.
Outside Edwards. Over Hill. Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Quickly. And he lays it straight in. Quickly's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside, getting good shots from close range.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thompson from long range. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Edwards.
That was nasty. That's all I said. That.
Flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now Hill. He has 6. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down. That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now, here's quickly. Thompson for 3. Cousins pulls it in. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Outside Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Chicago leading by 3. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson outside. From downtown, the Bulls need to get a shot off. They get it back. There's the triple. Thompson from way outside.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Cousins. He takes it in. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Edwards. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Whiteside. And stolen by Cousins. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Edwards. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Attention everyone, look is coming up. time. Bring you Wizards High Squad.
On defense, Chicago. 4-point game. Pass to Podziemski. And the layup falls.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Beal. Still scoreless. Hill looking around. And here is Williams. It's stolen by Barrett. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Bulls. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter.
45.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Beal with it. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. And so Cousins will bring it up for Washington. And here's Barrett. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
Now Whitmore. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle. Here's Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Driving in. Out to the right wing. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Podziemski. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Just 3 to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Williams a screen to the inside. Outside for Bagley. Richardson outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Here's Clowney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Bulls now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Right side, Beal. Pass to Richardson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his
I swear, if we end up meeting in the playoffs, I'm going to be mad as up because I'm playing too much chess against you right now.
Possession is critical now. From our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside for George. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Cousins. Edwards with the dunk.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
The Bulls leading by 3. Beal deciding where to go with it. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, such an explosive athlete, man. It is fun watching Richardson just knife his way inside.
Here's Whitmore. It's Barrett on the wing. Knocked loose. Now here's Richardson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
It's Beal on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trailed by 5. So they foul intentionally. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside Hill. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Shot clock at 2. Hill, no good. So it's the Wizards now. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Grant Hill. And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From the arc, connects from three-point range. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Edwards with it. They could use a bucket. Edwards with another miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Thompson right side. This one for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, any play that ends with DeMarcus at the cup or in the paint is good offense.
And here is Beal. Richardson outside. There's the 3. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 9. Left side, Edwards. Now Barrett. Missed inside. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson for the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And then even more.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Outside Hill. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For the 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. Edwards, no good.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Hey, I'm trying to get back, cool. Trying.
Here's Richardson. So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned...
The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm talking about blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich.